So, in the last representation, we were talking about how to convert a number from decimal to binary, and now we will learn how to convert a number from decimal to octal. So, take an example of a decimal number, just like 741. So, this is a decimal number. So, how we convert this decimal number into octal? We use the same process because in octal base is 8. Base is 8. So we divide each number by 8, and every time we have some remainder value and we just count that reminders. And also, what about fractional parts? The fractional part, we multiply the fractional part with 8 and we write the carry. So here, just convert this 741 into octal form. Okay. So what we do? We divide it. Now 741. Okay. Divide this 741 by 8. That means it gives you 9 and 2. Okay. So the remainder is 5. Again divide this number by 8. Okay. And it is 8, 1 and 1, 11, 88. That is, it gives you 4. Now, again, divide this number by 8 and it gives you remainder 3, and the value of the result is 1. So here we stop, and now we write this number as 1, 3, 4, 5 and base is 8. So this is basically equivalent of this decimal number into octal. Now suppose that if we have some fractional part, so what do we do for that fractional part? Okay, suppose that if you have a number as 741.625, so how to convert this number into octal? Already you have calculated for this number as 1, that is 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now for this fractional part 0.0625, we multiply it by 8. Okay. So after multiplication it gives you 0, 0 and 0, and here we have carry 5. Okay, so we only consider this carry. After considering this carry, we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and we multiply it by 8. It gives you carry 0, and the remaining numbers are 0, 0, 0. Again, we further multiply this number with 8, it gives you 0, 0, 0 and so on. So here we stop because the same number will repeat again and again. So what we do, we consider this number in a fractional part as 0.50. So this is basically the fractional equivalent of 0.625. So this is in decimal and this is in octal. So here we can write as 50. So in octal. So what we do? So now we convert number from decimal to hexadecimal. So we use the same process. We divide the number by 16 and write the remainder in right hand side, and after that we draw a line and it gives the equivalent hexadecimal of that decimal number. So take an example, just like here 92. Okay, so 92 here is basically a decimal number because base is 10 here. So how we convert this number 92 into hexadecimal? So for converting number into hexadecimal, what we do? We divide the number by 16, and here if you divide a number 92 by 16, the remainder gives you what? It is 12. Okay, and it gives you 5 here, but here you can see that 12 is in the form of hexadecimal is C, because you can not write 12 in this form. So for 10 it's A, for B it's 11, for C it's 12. So here this 12 is C. Now we use same process and write is as 5C in hexadecimal. So here you have converted just a number into hexadecimal. Now suppose that if we have a fractional number, so what we do if you have a fractional number like this point, okay, 6 to 5 in this. So we use the same process. We multiply the fractional part by 16. So it gives you 0, 0, 0, and here 10. And also we write A here. Again we consider only the remaining part because we write carry here. Okay, that is 0.000, which is multiplied by 16 and it gives you 0.000. If you further multiply it, it becomes 000. So it is basically 0.80 in the fractional part. So overall the equivalent of this number into hexadecimal is 5C point A. Okay, you can write 0 or maybe in this form. And now you have learned how to convert a number from decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. Now convert a number from binary to octal. So how you converted a number from binary to octal? So it is very easy. Just write a binary number 101, 111, 110. So this is basically a binary number. For converting number from binary to octal, what we do, we just take a pair of 3, okay, from right hand side to left hand side, from LSB to MSB. So here the equivalent of 110 in octal, 6 for 111 in decimal, 7, 101 is 5. So take the pair of 3 binary data and convert. So how we convert a number from a binary number to hexadecimal. So it is also very easy. Let's see how we do that. So just if we have some binary number like 100, 111, 1. So for converting number from binary to hexadecimal, we just take a pair of 4 from right hand side to left hand side. After that, we convert that hexadecimal number into that binary number into equivalent of decimal. So equivalent of 111 in decimal is 15, which is in hexadecimal F, and for 1000, 1000, the equivalent decimal number is 8, and also for hexadecimal it is 8. So now the equivalent of this binary number is 8F. So in this way you can convert a number from binary to hexadecimal. And also, if you have to convert a number from hexadecimal to binary octal, so how you convert? So first convert the number from hexadecimal to binary, then binary to octal. And same way for octal to hexadecimal, first convert from octal to binary, then from binary to hexadecimal. So in this way you can convert a number from hexadecimal to octal and as well as octal to hexadecimal. And already we have discussed about the basics parts of number system, and in the next representation we will talking about the remaining part of arithmetic of computer organization and architecture. And also, if you like the videos on computer organization and architecture, so please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.